What the fuck is up? This is this what it is? And I'm your host, Gunvid. Good morning, alright? This has been a good morning so far. It's been a really good morning. I woke up today feeling great, feeling blessed, feeling thankful. I always want to be thankful, you know? It's been something that's on my mind a lot lately because, you know, I feel like every day we just understand more how appreciative we have to be for this life that we live in this world created by God. And it's a blessing, it's a gift. This life is a gift from God, and you gotta appreciate every day you got and enjoy your family and friends and love them and do good things in the world, promote peace and good stuff, you know, good vibes and stuff. That's how I felt today. That's how I feel today. Good vibes and stuff. Good vibes and stuff. That's mad corny, nigga. Negativity, bro. You gotta be negative and shit. No, I'm joking. But yeah, you know, fucking the devil tries to fuck with us all and take away our happiness and fucking, you know, just make us miserable like he is. But we gotta be uplifted. We gotta be godly. We gotta be, godly as far as praising God and all that good stuff. And we gotta be fucking, like I said, appreciative. We gotta enjoy the shit. We gotta enjoy life. You gotta appreciate it. You gotta not depreciate it. You gotta be inebriated. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, you know what? You know, I have this fucking blood. It's time to wake and bake. Yeah. Yeah. The fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me? I got this lighter and it's red and it's like a really fucking nice looking red. I don't know, I just wanted to say that. It's one of those clear lighters. But it's not a crackhead lighter. It looks like a crackhead lighter. You know those lighters that the see-through lighters, they call them crackhead lighters? Why do they call them crackhead lighters? Well, yeah, you got the fucking, I got this, it's the bougie crackhead lighter. It's like the crackhead lighter, but it looks cooler. They made it like cooler. So yeah, I got one of those. The fuck am I talking about? Alright. That's why I love this show so much, man. It's just so fucking dope, yo. Like, coming up with some dope ass topics and shit. And you know, honestly, I have no idea what the fuck I was gonna talk about today. But that's what I love about this show too. It's like, what the fuck am I gonna talk about? And then next episode is like, what am I gonna talk about? And then the same thing with my songs, especially the funny ones and diss tracks and shit. Like, I don't think people understand. I say these things and I just fucking go on about my day like nothing happened. It's just like whatever. And I do listen to these songs a lot, but like, as far as like thinking about what I'm talking about, I'll just fucking say some hilarious shit and just like act like it never happened. But yeah, let me get this water and light up this blunt. So it's getting colder, so like, you know, you have like a runny nose and all that shit, whatever. I'm just saying. I don't do coke. I know it might sound like I'm doing coke, but I've never done that. And I probably never will. I don't plan on it. But yeah, but you know what? I'm not gonna judge people that do that because it's like, you know, everyone has their fucking shit that they do. You know what? I'm not advocating for coke, but at least it's natural, you know? I mean, if you're not getting shit that's cut, but you know what I mean. The plant itself is a natural thing, so I guess fucking, you know, people want to somehow do that responsibly. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. Maybe it's fucking horrible for you. It is horrible for you. There's people that fucking do coke for years, and then fucking their nose just like fucking falls off. And I know it might sound like a joke, but it's like literally their nose like fucking what is the word? It just fucking disintegrates. But yeah, I don't want to laugh at that. You know, it's a serious thing. Hopefully people don't do that, because although it's natural, it's bad for you, okay? And people die from it. So yeah, whatever. Let's move on. Okay, so you know what's happening is, if you had a fucking joint, blunt, spliff, or fucking cigar, light it up, light it up. Okay, so I want to say once again, you can check out my music at Gunvid19 on Instagram and shit, and YouTube at Gunvid19AQ. I just put out a couple really fucking dope songs, so check it out. And they're fucking funny as fuck. When I started making music, I didn't really ever think I was gonna make all these diss tracks and fucking funny songs, you know? Like, really, my goal was like to make some shit that's like, that helps the world and puts things into perspective and records history and fucking music to dance to and party to. So like, you know, that was my goal. And then I fucking just wilded out with the diss tracks. But whatever, you know, fucking, I feel like part of the reason why I made diss tracks and shit is because I just kind of wanted to like show off my rapping ability and skills, and that's a good way to do it, because it's like, it takes you to the next level. Like, okay, let's talk about Rakim. Rakim is a legend, you know, and he made some of the greatest music of all time. And I respect what he did, you know? That's the way you should do it. He's the blueprint of what a fucking rapper should be, okay? You're not supposed... I mean, I'm not gonna say you're not supposed to diss people, but it's better when you don't diss people and your music is positive and just dope as fuck. So, you know what? Shout out to him for that. But, like, at the same time, I feel like part of the reason why he doesn't get as much respect as he deserves is because he never really battled anyone. He never dissed anyone. And that's a good thing. I'm not saying, you know, it's a bad thing. But as far as getting respect amongst your peers and amongst the hip-hop fans, battle rap has always been a big part of it. And so when you don't do that, it's like sometimes people are like, all right, but like, does he really got bars like that? Does, you know what I'm saying? Can he go crazy on someone and just fucking obliterate them with fucking disses and shit? So yeah, but shout out to him, you know. Part of me wishes I never made a diss track. And then the other part of me is like, yo, that shit is funny as fuck. And, you know, I made a lot of people laugh. And so there is some sort of positive part of that. But at the same time, to everyone I dissed, fucking, you know, whatever. I wish good for all the world. And hopefully, you know, whatever. Yeah, let's move on to some sports shit, because I'm almost 9 minutes in. I haven't talked about sports yet, motherfucker. So, some honorable mentions to my top 5 running back list. I'm not going to say he's number 6, but an honorable mention is Steven Jackson. He was a great running back. I think I said Deuce McAllister. I feel like he was a running back, from remembering correctly. I think he was great. And then, who are some other great running backs? I don't know. I feel like Tiki Barber was good, and his brother Rodney. But, I don't know. I think they're kind of weird. There's something about them. I don't know what it is. They look like they work at fucking Subway and shit, or something. I don't know, bro. There's something weird about those brothers. I heard some shit. I don't even remember what it was, but it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like two fucking I don't want to talk shit about them. No disrespect to them. Whatever. But yeah, they were good running backs. Who else? You had fucking Jerome Bettis, right? Wasn't he a running back? He was great on the Steelers. Just fucking run over people and shit. Yeah, Jerome Bettis. Who else? Chris Johnson. I think he was a running back, right? From Tennessee. And I keep saying I think because I'm remembering these names, but I feel like they played so long ago that I'm like, okay, were they a running back or not? But yeah, Chris Johnson from the Tennessee Titans, I think he was great. He was kind of underrated too because he played for the Titans, and I don't think they ever won a championship. And I hope they do win. And I was thinking about this. Okay, so I know the Jets haven't won since fucking 1969. But what if the NFL starts putting pressure on these teams to get better that have never won or only won one championship? What if the NFL or all professional teams, whether it's basketball, baseball, whatever, what if they put a fucking rule where it's like if you don't win a championship in the next 20 years, then you're going to be at risk to have your team move to a different city. Because maybe a different city will help you win a championship. But I know that might sound crazy because it's like, what the fuck? There's only a certain amount of teams, so only a certain amount of teams can win. But like, okay, let's say 50 years. Okay, maybe that's more realistic. What if they were like, all right, if you motherfuckers don't win the championship in 50 years, we might have to relocate your team. And it's going to be the same name, but we're going to put that shit in a different city. What would happen? Would teams start fucking not tanking for good draft picks and shit? I don't know, but I think it's an interesting idea, and I want to see the Tennessee Titans win a championship. I want to see the fucking what else is a team that doesn't win that often? The Raiders and shit, Because it would be cool to see those teams win, even though I'm a Jets fan, But yeah, the Jets, we purposely lost every other year than 1969 because, 69 is an awesome sex position. And, yeah, so that's why. Now, I fucking love to 69 because, when you're eating her pussy out, she just fucking goes crazy and fucking sucks my dick like crazy good, like insanely good. I remember, what I'm saying? You know what? I'm not gonna talk too much, but yeah, that bitch hit my dick with the fucking hurricane. Alright, we hit this blunt. She with the hurricane tornado. Now, I'll talk about it a little more. So this chick, right, so we do like foreplay. I started eating her pussy and she went crazy. Because I think she never had her pussy ate before. Because the way she went crazy, she's like, lay down. And she just started going crazy on my shit and I was eating her out. But yeah, sex. Let's move on to the next topic. Let's talk about baseball. The fucking New York Yankees, they're doing great this year. They have a great team. And it's looking like they're inevitably going to win this year. So look out for that, Aaron Judge has been going crazy. I don't know how many home runs he has this year, but it's a lot. And yeah, fucking shout out to the Yankees. Even though I'm a Mets fan, I respect greatness. So it's looking like the Yankees are gonna win. And I'm not going front. I don't know what their record is right now. I'm gonna have to look it up. I want to tune into more baseball games and talk about baseball more. But yeah, I feel like I might be delusional, but even the Mets have a chance because I think they have a good team right now. So see how that goes. I don't know where they are in their playoff run. I'm gonna have to look that up, but realistically, any of these teams can win, unless you're like one of these teams that aren't gonna make the playoffs. If you make it to the playoffs, you can win. So there's that. And that's pretty much it for this episode. If you appreciated this episode, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. This is this what it is. And I'm your host, Gunman. Peace out.